Hey everyone, thanks for joining me on another devlog of Project Rebearth, a multiplayer city building game I am developing from scratch, where you will build your city on the actual planet. Another month has passed and there are some exciting new features, some that will make you wobble and some that will make you snap. First of all, roads up until now were just flat colored lines. I think it would look a lot nicer if these are textured. So while the road assets are still on their way, I already implemented the code that will draw these assets according to the shape of your road. For that I quickly borrowed the textures of the bridges as a temporary replacement and had the code draw these assets along the path. Also, the preview now better indicates how the actual road will be shaped. I am using the Bezier spline algorithm to smooth out the road shape. And I really like that this allows you to draw very wobbly and organic looking roads. If you are more of a grid lover, you can still draw straight roads, but having these curves also gives you the option to make everything feel more casual and less planned. Another small detail that I added is that the map generation will get a new seed every time you run the game. This won't be as drastic as a seed in Minecraft, for example, but this will make it so that your crops look a little different each time, or that your sheep move around every once in a while. That should make the world feel a bit more dynamic, and eventually I also would love to add a bit of animations and people wandering around, which should help it even more. And if you are really proud of your creation, or you have discovered something on the planet that you want to share with others, you can now also export high-resolution maps of the game. Just click the button and it will snap a 4K map that you can share or maybe use in your next D&D campaign even. But there is one thing that took me a lot of time this month, and that is the complete reworking of the interface. I decided to start from scratch and redesign the UI in React. It really is a lot of work and I'm not entirely finished yet. It's also a bit discouraging to redo a lot of work I had already done, but it really is for the best, because developing new UI elements or changing certain aspects should be a whole lot simpler and easier to maintain. While I was at it, I applied some effects in the corners of the different windows so it looks less like a web game, and reworked the menu so it's easier to expand with new options and different building types and categories. The way that you can get more information on different buildings is now also cleaner. Just hover over the thing you want to know more about, and after 2 seconds a tooltip will appear. I will still be working on this UI and some of the icons over time, but it's already a lot closer to a final interface and what it will eventually look like. I want to thank all of my supporters for their valuable feedback and support. If you want to see more updates, definitely join the Discord server. And if you would like to get your hands on the latest build or want the front row seat for the development of Project Rebearth, consider becoming a supporter as well. I hope to see you soon.